This lesson is on writing algebraic models. Um, Sometimes these can be referred to as word problems. So I'm going to show you in 4 steps how to go about solving a word problem. The first thing is to write a verbal model. That means that you're going to take the word problem and write it as a verbal phrase that looks like an expression, equation, or inequality. Sometimes you would have to interpret the word problem and come up with it yourself. Sometimes, like in the one in our example, it will be laid out for you. So here we have, it says the length of the Colorado River is 3 times the length of the Connecticut River plus 229 miles. And generally, when you're writing the verbal model, you won't read the question. So right here, this part right here, the question, we're going to ignore that for now. So usually whatever they give you, aside from the question, you will use that information to come up with the verbal model. But like I said, this one already has it written in a verbal model for you. The way that you identify a verbal model is you look for the keywords that you can translate algebraically. For instance, the word is, we know, means equals, times is multiplication, and plus is addition. So this is already in that form. So I'm going to sort of paraphrase it down here. I'll write Colorado River is 3 times Connecticut River plus 229 miles. So that would be my verbal model. Now generally in verbal phrases we use variables. Because we have Colorado River, Connecticut River right here, we're going to assign them variables in order to make the calculating at the end easier for us. Now there will be times, like in this example, where both labels will begin with the same letter. Obviously you cannot assign both of them the letter C because they do not represent the same thing. So for Colorado, I'll use the letter C, but for Connecticut, I'll use the letter N. Now to write it as an algebraic model, you're translating this into an algebraic expression or equation or inequality. So the first thing is I see Colorado, so that would be C. Is equal sign 3 times Connecticut River, which we assign to N. I have a plus 229. Now remember, when multiplying a number in a variable, we don't have to write the multiplication symbol between them. We can write them side by side. So that would be the answer for this third step. So now that we have an algebraic model, in order to solve it, now you look at the question. So the question says, if the Connecticut River is 407 miles, how long is the Colorado River? So that's saying the Connecticut River, the N variable, is 407. So we're going to rewrite it. Instead of N, we'll write 407. So this says C equals 3 times 407 plus 229. 3 times 407 would be 1,229. 221. And when you add those two numbers together, you get 1,450. And this is also in miles.